Now, staying with the topic of China's blind community, despite the fact that a network of raised markings to help blind or partially sighted people navigate the streets crisscrosses Beijing, a blind person walking alone on the sidewalks of the city isn't a common sight. So we went to a massage centre staffed by blind workers and asked some blind and sighted Chinese people there what they feel the government and society in general could do to improve life for those with visual disabilities. Here's what they had to say in today's Straight from the Street.
I think society treats us fairly well. Currently, there are campaigns to remind people to be helpful. For example, most able-bodied people will offer their seats to a disabled person, and that is quite good. To be treated equally is enough.
As an ordinary person, I just want to say we should always try our best to give the blind a hand when they need it.
I think I get enough help from people in general. I don't consider myself to be that different from people around me. When I'm in need of help, I can always get it.
Once I saw a guide dog on TV, and I think that would be quite useful for blind people. I also think there's still plenty of room for improvement in the current facilities available. If they could have guide dogs, life would be much easier for them.
I know our government has done a lot for the disabled, but that is far from enough. For example, the blocking of special sidewalk routes for the blind already causes great inconvenience for them. But I think our government is trying to offer more help to them.
So, Tom, we had one person interviewed there commenting on guide dogs, obviously a very common sight in other countries such as the UK, but not very common here in China.
3.5 years, I've never seen one. Yeah, absolutely, very, very hard to find a guide dog in China. In fact, there is a centre in Dalian, the city of Dalian, which is north of Beijing, where there is a training centre there for guide dogs. There's about 5 guide dogs there. That was set up just prior to the Olympics in 2008, but a tiny number, obviously. And they are very expensive to train and very expensive to keep. So, you know, they're a long way off that ever happening, or those levels ever matching the levels you might find in Europe or the US. Now, do stay with us, because we've got a feature looking at what blind people are doing to help themselves here in Beijing after this.